I knew I was different after second grade. We got dropped off by the bus. We dragged our tired bodies into his house and sat down at his marble kitchen island. Like always, his mom made us chicken tenders. Sitting in his kitchen, eating our chicken tenders, and waiting to get driven to karate practice. A typical day with my friend, my best friend. I've known Jeremy since kindergarten. We told each other everything. Who we disliked, what girls we liked and how to get them to like us back, what plans we had and what ideas buzzed in our imagination. We did everything together. We would run up and down my cul-de-sac and have Nerf gun fights, hide behind trees, pop out, shoot each other. We would swim at his country club, and once we became little wet prunes, we would get out, get ice cream, and bake in the sun. We would stay up until 2 a.m. playing Pokemon and fall asleep with the Game Boy still clutched in our hands. We even used to pee together. During times when we both had to use the bathroom, we would go together and cross streams. We thought it was more efficient that way. And why not? That was nearly 10 years ago, and I still remember because he was my best fucking friend. He was there for me. He was there to run up and down my street and shoot me, to talk about the girls I liked, and to strategize how to get them to like me back. He was there for me. That's why it felt like getting shot by a real gun when one day he told me as we were sitting at his marble kitchen island eating chicken tenders, "My brother and sister think it's weird that my best friend is Asian." I knew I looked different in 6th grade. Kids are born with a clean slate. Little white canvases just waiting to be painted by the world. You see, before children even begin to store their memories, they get their colors. They get a little red from their dad, a little blue from their mom. They get colors from the friends they hang out with and the schools they go to. Aunts and uncles put a splash here and a brush stroke there. They formulate their own colors. Before long, every child has a unique display of layers of colors. Most of these are beautiful. Beautiful shades of evergreen, hot red, royal purple, vibrant hues of orange, and peaceful strokes of ocean blue. But not all these colors are beautiful. No. Every canvas has marks of shit brown or spotty dirty green, gross colors. Colors that we keep hidden. Colors we don't show other people. You see, it was these kinds of colors that came out during play dates and lunch breaks. These colors that got splattered onto playgrounds and classrooms. These colors that got splattered right onto my canvas. I knew I was hot in high school. I mean, at the dinner table, my mom would always rhetorically ask, "How is it that I have such beautiful children?" But nobody ever believes their mothers when it comes to this kind of thing. They're the biggest liars when it comes to their own. But in middle school, girls wouldn't associate themselves with me. At lunch, I'd be sitting with my boys, and if a girl dared to come up to talk to one of my friends, I'd have to bud myself into their conversation, desperate for attention from the opposite gender. That was in middle school. In high school, I realized how to talk to them. I realized how to smile, to look confused, to ask questions. I learned how to raise my eyebrows or lean in when she said something interesting, to tease her, to make her laugh. I had a girlfriend in high school. I never thought any girl would date me, especially not for 3 years. But lo and behold, I had a girlfriend. I also made a lot more female friends while I was dating my girlfriend. They knew I had somebody, so they weren't afraid to be straight up with me. If they were drunk at a party and had enough confidence to speak their minds, they'd come up to me. They'd come, usually with a beer in hand, and say something like, "You're hot for an Asian," Or, you're a really good-looking Asian. Or, I usually don't find Asian guys attractive, but you're the exception. Usually I would just smirk and say, thank you. They meant well. After all, they were complimenting me, right? And at this point, I've become accustomed to it, immersed in it. It's expected at this point. It's painted on the dips near my eyes, the bridge of my nose, all the way down to the balls of my feet. It's painted on my skin, and it's nice to finally take off my clothes.